guys, happy Wednesday, and say it with me, happy meeting day. How is everybody doing today? Let me see who's already here. Hey, Susanna. Thank you so much. Susanna always helps me behind the scenes, posting links and helping me out when it's a one-woman show over here. Hi, Helen. Thank you. I love the intro too. My hubby made that for me. Hi, Trina. Yeah, you like it too? It's really, really cool. I love it. Hey, Dave Shute made it. Hi, Dave. Dave is the sponsor of our trivia question tonight, which is really pretty easy. But if you correctly guess the question and your name gets chosen at random, you could win a signed copy of Dave's amazing book, The Easy Guide to Your Walt Disney World Visit. Hey, Mike Byers here. Mike is totally the man tonight, and you'll find out in just a little bit if you don't already know. Hi, Casey. I'm so glad you made it. There's a lot of people saying hi that I don't know who you are because I guess you haven't granted permission. There's a little link up in the top of the meeting that asks you to grant me permission to see your name and your profile picture. So if you could do that, that'd be great. Yes, Helen, happy spring. Today is the first day of spring, and it is absolutely freezing here in North Carolina. How is it where everyone else is? I'm curious to know. Hey, Gina. Gina's not feeling so well, so everybody wish Gina a speedy recovery, and fingers crossed it's not the flu for you. Hi, Natasha. Hi, Roylene. Hey, Sharon. I hope you're recovering very well and it's an easy recovery for you. Hey, Kelly. Somehow I was on the old video. I was like, what the heck? Oh, uh-oh. No, now you're here. Hi from Maryland. Hey, Marissa. Who else we got there? Hey, Dawn, I see you. I'm just scrolling through, see who we've got here. So yeah, it's pretty cold. Let me just go through. So it was 51 in Massachusetts. That's really not bad. I think it got into the 50s today, but it was just raw, like rainy and just chilly. Patricia, 70. Where in the world are you? Hey, Renee. Let's see who else. Nicole, Jen. Hey, Deborah. Oh, you love my ears? Thank you so much. Well, someone has a question about the VIP tour, which I took with Shannon Bonador, and my buddy Christy Gruby had these made for me for my birthday last year, so I thought it was a perfect opportunity to wear them. Hey, Shannon. Just talking about you. It's cold in Florida, 55. Wow, that is pretty cold for Florida. Trisha's in Georgia, so it's warmer in Georgia than it is in Florida. So just a little forewarning, you may hear some weird sounds because my teenage daughter, who always gets into the shower an hour later than she's supposed to, decided to do it an hour earlier tonight. Of course, when I've got a live going on. So if you hear things going on, that's what's happening. That is live in a nutshell. You just never know what's going to happen. Hi, Natalie. Yes, happy first day of spring. All right, we have any first timers here? I just see it's Jen Marie Stroud's first time. Everybody give Jen a big old get down to Disness. Welcome to the Disness Meetings. We have so much fun. So for those of you who may not know me, my name is Kat Wolf. I am the Chief Disness Woman here at Get Down to Disness. And tonight I am Han Solo on this live. Sometimes I have a guest with me. Tonight I'm running the show. However, I do have some great friends joining me in the comments. There's Shannon Bonador, my great buddy and wonderful business partner, and my agent friends at Destinations to Travel. Again, a special shout out to Susanna McCord for always being my wingman and helping me behind the scenes by posting comments. We've got Steph Schuster of WDW Magazine, and It's a Fangirl World. I didn't see if you are on here yet, Steph, but if you are, hello. Dave Shute is in the house. Dave Shute is of YourFirstVisit.net, and he's a co-author of The Easy Guide to Your Walt Disney World Visit. Amazing book. You have a chance to win it tonight. Both Carl Trent of Dad's Guide to WDW and Patrick Pulliam of the Official Ticket Center are on spring break this week, so they will not be joining us, but we sure hope they are having a wonderful time on their vacation. Let's see. Oh, we've got someone else. Allison, you're new. Welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. Let me just scroll in, trying to see all these comments. Hey, Vicky. Hi, Noel. Oh, Jennifer Jacobs is a first timer. A couple of Jens are first timers. Well, welcome, guys. I hope you enjoy yourselves. You have a great time. You learn a lot of things, and maybe you'll win a prize. So for anyone new, for the next hour or so, this is how it works. I'll be answering about 32 questions I think we have tonight that were pre-submitted earlier, yesterday. Most of them were submitted yesterday. So I'll be answering those questions. We'll be talking about those topics, getting some opinions from all of you guys, some advice from myself and the other panel members that are inside the group, helping me answer your questions. Because I can't always see the questions that you're asking live, so my pals are there to help me do that. So after the live portion of the meeting is over, and this usually lasts about an hour, we go into what we call the after party, and we continue the fun there. It's not live on video. It's actually a text thread within the Facebook group that you're in now. So yeah, it's not on video. I get to take my ears off, put my jammies on, and still have some fun with you guys, answering some questions, having some more fun in there. Totally fun. It's sponsored by Carl Dad Trent of Dad's Guide to WDW, and someone in there could win a copy of Carl's book, The Simple Fun Magic Guide to Walt Disney World Planning. Now, he's not here, but I'm making an executive decision, and we're giving another one away tonight. What else can I tell you? So, first timers, you picked an amazing meeting for a first time meeting, because we've got some amazing prizes. And just when I thought I was like super cool for giving away this little beauty, check this out. It's a Mickey's 90th birthday tumbler. You got the big guy in the middle there. It's plastic straw. Really, really cool. I thought, this was going to be awesome. You guys were going to love it. Mike Byer steps in. Now, Mike is an amazing agent with Destinations to Travel and offers up one of those adorable new resort refillable mugs that are out there now. He just came back from an agent training session down in Walt Disney World, and he brought a couple back, and he's giving one away tonight. So really, all you have to do to qualify to win either of the cups is to just be here, say something, show up. At the end of the meeting, what we do, and it's usually tomorrow, I go through all the comments, everything gets numbered, we put it in a random generator, a number pops out, and whoever has that corresponding number wins the prize. So you really want to engage during the meeting to up your chances of winning the prize. So talk to us, make comments, interact, have fun, and good luck. There's also going to be a couple of other things that you'll be able to win tonight, but I'll keep that in my pocket for right now. Hi, Tiffany. Let's see, who else? We got it. Whoever said, hi, I made it. Let me see if I can watch the comments over here. Jennifer Stossner. Hi, Jen. Yeah, so I've got Facebook open over here, and there's a little bit of a delay. So bear with me if I'm not answering questions. The new resort cups are so cute. So cute. And Mike is so sweet. He got one for me too. So I am really super excited for myself and for you guys. All right, let me go through the housekeeping items here. What else? Oh, so let's go over the trivia question again. So like I mentioned, if you're just joining us or you missed it, our trivia question is sponsored by Dave Shute from yourfirstvisit.net, and he is the co-author of this amazing book, The Easy Guide to Your Walt Disney World Visit. Now, you have the opportunity to win a signed copy of this book. Now, I know there are a lot of people here in this meeting right now that own this book already, whether they've purchased it or they won it. So tell everyone in the comments how amazing this book is. It's a fantastic resource for Walt Disney World. So how can you win this tonight? The trivia question for tonight is, and I have to pull it up so I make sure I say it correctly. Are you ready? What attraction in Epcot has been replaced by the new upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy attraction? Put the name of the attraction that's been replaced in the comments, and you could have a chance to win a signed copy of Dave's book. So I'll read it one more time. What attraction in Epcot has been replaced by the new upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy attraction? There you go. Put your answers in there. Susanna will put the text of that trivia question in there. She already did it. You're the best, Susanna. See, we've got love the book, like the book, great book, tons of info. Yes, it's a wonderful book. So let me see. Anybody start putting, I see. Yeah, I see a couple of right answers. You guys are too smart. Or maybe my questions are too easy. I don't know. Either way, it's a fun time. What else can we go through before we get to these questions? I have to have notes, just so it goes smoothly. All right, well, yes, we must get to this, guys. We definitely have to get to this, and that is giving a shout out to our show sponsor, Celebration Shirts. Now, if you are looking for matching shirts for Disney or anything else for that matter, Celebration Shirts has got you covered. So they have an online catalog of really fun designs ready to customize with your family's names. They're really, really cool. Or they can customize a design that is specifically for your unique celebration. If you haven't been to their site lately, you gotta check out, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna share my screen because you gotta check this out. It's a super cute, make sure I'm doing the right button, super cute spring break t-shirt. How cute is that? So if you're heading over to Walt Disney World for spring break coming up, check these shirts out, and they're on sale. Even better than that, guys, they give all of my friends 10% off. So if you enter the code Disness, DISNESS at checkout, you'll get 10% off, and they offer free shipping for orders over $50, I believe, which is a really great deal, right? What's better than that? Who here has ordered a Celebration shirt? I can tell you, I have a ton of them because they outfit me for all the lives. Now, this is a design that's in my Celebration shirts. Say that 3 times fast. Celebration shirt shop. That's what I want to say. Celebration shirt shop. So you can get this. I love this navy color. Oh man, I love it. I didn't think I would like it as much as I do, but let me share over here. So this is my shop. So I'll be entering some more designs in all my free time, but for now, there's this really neat concept that we came up with for my own personal family vacation last year. So you can we had 3 different families with us, so we put all the names in there, and then it says Disney Vacation. But you can head over to this link and order ladies tank tops or unisex shirts or kids shirts or even ladies cut t-shirts. They are awesome. I love them. Let me see. Oh, we've got me, love our shirts. Let me get back to Facebook over here so I can see. Kristen Hersey, yes, Kristen has ordered their shirts before. Our oldest is choosing our shirts from Celebration Shirts. He's trying to choose from 4 different designs. Yeah, that's going to be probably very hard. Super cute. Let me see. Who else we got here? Oh, Mike Byer had asked me earlier which beer he should drink during the Disness meeting while he's at home watching, and he had a grapefruit and a pomegranate. I voted pomegranate. What would you guys choose? I am not a big fan of grapefruit, so I had to go with the pomegranate. How was it, Mike? Oh, Mike's wearing his Celebration shirt right now. I see a lot of right answers for the trivia question. Let's see. Thanks, guys. You like my shirt? Do they have V-necks? You know what? You might want to send them an email and ask if you don't see them on the website. They are very accommodating folks over there. Great people, great customer service, and you always want to do business with good people. Thank you, Susanna. I have seen Mary Poppins Returns. Dawn, my daughter, is obsessed with Lin-Manuel Miranda and Hamilton, so we've seen it a couple of times, actually. Pomegranate, yes, yes, yes. And there's Nicole with the grapefruit. I think we've got a couple of grapefruits. I would definitely be a pomegranate. Oh, Diane Bush had the When You Wish Upon a Death Star shirts for Hollywood Studios. Those are really cool. And probably will be very popular once Galaxy's Edge opens. Yes, I do know the dog's name is Seamus. Yes, I do. Seamus, for those of you who are just joining and don't know me, was my dog's name. We unfortunately lost my poor Shamey back in November. So I'm actually staring at a picture of him right now. He was the best dog in the whole wide world. Awesome coworker. He worked with me every day, so I miss him a lot. Pomegranate, but I'm not a drinker. That's okay. We just wanted to know what flavor you would prefer. So how was the pomegranate, Mike? I'm trying to see if you answered me. Oh, it was delicious. I hate grapefruit, but the Schafferhofer, am I saying that right, is amazing, and that's up next. All right. So here we are. It's 8:17, and we have 32 questions to get through, and I think I've done all of my housekeeping duties. I usually, Danny McBride, who works with me over with Debating Disney, he usually keeps me on schedule here. So I don't know if Danny's here, but I'm doing my best. Oh, yeah, the UPS outfit. Yes, he hated that. Oh, thank you, Dave. Thank you. Yeah, he was a character. I said it right. Awesome. All right, so what do you say we get to these questions? Or, as we say, get down to Disness, right? So my lovely assistant, Christy Gruby, has categorized all these questions. And so to start out, we are going right for the gut, and we're talking about dining, food and dining. So Kathy Cavalier, I think Kathy is here. She said she would be, but Kathy, your question is up first. And on a lot of these guys, I'm going to need your help because it's opinions, right? So I'm sure she just doesn't only want mine. So please, chime in with what you think, and also that'll help you win a prize. So she wants to know, between the two restaurants in Mexico and Epcot, which one is more outstanding? The menus look the same to her, and she'll be there with a large group of 9. So the two restaurants are the La Hacienda and the San Angel Inn. Now, the San Angel Inn is the restaurant that's inside the pavilion, inside the pyramid. I've eaten there. I don't think that you could really beat the atmosphere of feeling like really immersed in the Mexico pavilion. That would be my choice. However, over at La Hacienda, if you get a late enough dinner reservation, you could have awesome viewing of, it depends on when you go, either Illuminations or the new show that Epcot is going to put on. So hey, Danny. Which one would you choose? I've never actually eaten at La Hacienda, and I see Casey says La Hacienda, and I do trust Casey very much. But I've only personally eaten at the one inside the pyramid, and I just think it's really cool to see that boat ride go by, and you just feel like you're in a marketplace. Totally cool, and I think that would be my pick, only because I haven't eaten at the other yet. Yes, I agree with you, Dave. But again, I haven't tried La Hacienda, and I don't think you can really beat that waterfront view of Illuminations or whatever is to come. I think that's really prime real estate. So if you're thinking, you know what, if you're not really sure which you want, I would go ahead and make a reservation for La Hacienda around fireworks time, like maybe an 8 o'clock reservation, so you're there. And seated, because I think while you might be able to get a last minute reservation earlier in the day, if you want that prime seating for the show, you want to book that in advance. Let me see what we got here. Okay, so La Hacienda so far is what I'm seeing. People who have eaten at both prefer the food of La Hacienda. Okay. Well, now I know what I have to do on a next visit. I'll have to try it out. All right, so next question, April Stefanski. I'm always up for a new dessert. In all of Disney, what's the best, your favorite? This is so hard, but yet so easy, because the first thing that came to mind, hands down, is the ooey gooey toffee cake at Liberty Tree Tavern. That is the thing that when I read that question, that's the first thing that came to mind. And maybe if I sat down and really thought about it, I would change my mind. But since that was the first one, that's what I'm going to have to go with. What do you guys say? Your favorite dessert in all of Walt Disney World? I'm really curious what you guys think about that. No, the view isn't guaranteed over at La Hacienda, but if you get there early enough and you tell them you want to wait for that seat, it's a possibility. Plus, they do dim the lights and you can get up and walk over to where you can view the fireworks. So that's a good point, Dawn. It's not guaranteed. Disney doesn't guarantee anything. Best dessert, I know it's tough, right? Oh, Patricia just going with the classic Mickey Premium Bar. The mousse, Jen, at Le Cellier? I'm curious if that's what you mean. Bread pudding at Ohana. Dessert wontons. Oh, everybody's got an opinion here. Peanut butter milkshake. Oh, man. I'm hungry. I know it's way too hard. Funnel cakes, Dole Whip with rum for dessert. That's like, I'll have that at tea time. I've never had the bread pudding. The sound of it doesn't appeal to me. I'm such a chocolate girl, and that's why it's kind of blowing my mind that I picked the ooey gooey toffee cake. It's not exactly chocolatey. Ooh, red velvet chocolate chip Mickey cake pop. I agree with you, Jen. Dole Whip is great. With rum is better. Dole Whip with a bit of spirits. That's a nice way of saying it. We've got a lot of votes for the bread pudding at Ohana, so I guess pull a snack match card. That will be your choice. Okay, so Dawn, you got the ice cream cookie sandwich. Now, it's funny that you mentioned snack match because we're going to talk about that a little bit later. We've got something really cute to show you. Ample Hills Creamery at Boardwalk. Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. Can't go wrong with ice cream. Oh, the decorate your own cupcake inside of Cinderella's castle. Oh my goodness, I have to move on because I didn't eat dinner and wow, I'm getting hungry. All right, Megs Lynch says, what are some of the newer restaurants that are amazing? Her last trip was in March of 2017. Now, I tend to think that most of the newer restaurants that have opened in the last couple of years will be down in Disney Springs. So if you haven't been, Morimoto Asia is amazing. Homecoming is wonderful. Remember how long ago Frontera Cucina opened, but that is fantastic. Or the Edison or Maria and Enzo's. More in like the theme park realm. It's outside of the theme park, but the new Artist Point Storybook Dining with Snow White, the Evil Queen, and Grumpy and Dopey. While it's not a new venue, it is a new meal. I wouldn't say the food was amazing, but I love me a villain. So getting to meet the Evil Queen was fantastic, and I'm a sucker for the dwarfs. So that is pretty cool. It's a great experience. The food was okay. And, it's only one table service credit, so it's not this signature meal that you feel like you're getting gypped on. The food was okay. The interaction was super cool. Not the Edison. Didn't like the Edison. Okay. Yes, not the Edison. I think they're on the Dist, right, Danny? I love Frontera Cucina. I went there with Shannon, if you're still here. We went there with Patrick Pulliam. We had a wonderful night. Trina loved the Artist Point Dining. It was okay for me. It wasn't the best, but I could have hit it at an off night. I am totally aware that happens all the time. STK, Sherry, that's right. The character interaction was so fun. Helen's going to Artist Point next week. Well, we can't wait to hear what you think. Let's see. Danny says, I have one thing to say to the Edison. And if you watch Debating Disney, you know what this means. Fear the click. Danny, I can't see your name or your profile picture. So if you could just grant us access, that would be great. But you know what? Now that I see the little pen there, I know exactly who you are. Fear the click, Edison. You're on the dist. That's what Danny says. All right, so Sharon Hayden. Hi, Sharon. I know you're here. She wants to know what would be a good restaurant for Thanksgiving Day for 4. No seafood. Sharon, a woman after my own heart. For me, I would love to someday spend Thanksgiving dinner eating at the Liberty Tree Tavern. Now, it's no coincidence, I guess, that I chose the Ooey Gooey Toffee Cake over there, but the Liberty Tree Tavern, that whole period decor, you just feel like you're kind of in the olden days. It really has that Thanksgiving vibe going on, really strong. And for me, I would just really love to eat there just for the atmosphere, and I'm sure the food would be good. I know there are several restaurants that do a Thanksgiving menu, but that's where I would eat. What about you guys? What do you say? Liberty Tree, Liberty Tree. Oh, you guys, we should rent it out. Wouldn't that be nice if Get Down to Disness got so big I could do stuff like that? It'd be like the Disney Oprah, and you're coming to Liberty Tree, and you're coming to Liberty Tree. I would love it. Yes, I want to be the Disney Oprah. I really do. You know, I love to give stuff away. I would be so good at it. Liberty Tree or Hoop-de-Doo. Oh, that's an interesting one, Dave. I didn't think about that. Oh, Sharon. Okay, so you were thinking Liberty Tree. Yeah, you're totally on par with everyone else. Garden Grill is another good one, too. They do that all you care to enjoy family-style platters. And you'd have some characters there. Who remembers when Liberty Tree Tavern used to have characters? It was so cute. They were dressed up like, not pilgrims, but you know, they were dressed up in that period clothing. It was so, so cool. They had Mickey and Minnie and Goofy and Chip and Dale. Ah, oh, so fun. I really was so bummed out when they got rid of the characters there. Kathy Cavalier also wants your thoughts on the Nine Dragons restaurant in China in Epcot. Guys, it's been like years since I've been there. We have access to really good Chinese food here, so it's not something I ever really think to do. We've eaten more at the quick service there. So if anyone's been to Nine Dragons recently, please let Kathy know what you think about that. If it's good Chinese food, if it's something you should skip, let her know. Let's see. Yes, the Liberty Tree Oprah. Let's see. They were the cutest characters. I have such pictures. Oh my gosh. My daughter was little. She was like, let me think, when did we go? She was 6. Oh, it was so, so fun. Colonial, that's the word I was thinking of. Thank you, Dawn. You know, when the light's shining on you and you know everybody's watching you and you can't think of a word, you just kind of have to move on. But thank you. Yes, colonial clothing. That's what I was thinking of. I haven't been there, but have an ADR for Tokyo Dining next month. Tokyo Dining, I loved. My husband and I did that for our anniversary a few years back, and the food was wonderful. The staff was just so pleasant. It really was. There was this chocolate ginger cake they brought us for our anniversary. Oh, I loved it. All right, now we are moving on to special events, parties, and tours. So Lori Ball wants to know, do you think they will still do Star Wars dessert party after Galaxy's Edge opens? I think they will do things that we have never even heard of to make more money on Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and get more people in there. There'll be early morning magic, after hours, all kinds of parties. I really think that we'll see a plethora of opportunities open up to get in there. Exclusive access to it. Anyway, paid exclusive access. So to answer your question, yes, I really do think they will. Kevin Brubaker wants to know, what time frame do they announce the bans for food and wine? So last year they announced it in May, but this year Disney has thrown us all for a loop on all fronts, so who knows when they will, but it was May last year, Kevin. Let's see. Marissa, I can see your name. After 3 weeks ago. Oh, Sherry Clark went 3 weeks ago to Nine Dragons. Okay, good. And she really liked it. Awesome. And Casey read a good review. Okay, that's good to know. Thanks. Yeah, I can see most of you now. Um, and I've got Facebook as a backup. Let's see. Danny, I can't see you. I don't know if you popped in. Yeah, but that's okay. Okay. Donna Harrington, thoughts on this is the question that made me wear my ears. Donna Harrington, thoughts on maximizing the value of a VIP tour. It's not something we would normally do with the outrageous price tag. But my sister is splurging because we're celebrating my nephew graduating from high school. Oh, I know those 7 hours will go fast. So those 7 hours do go really fast. Shannon Bonador and I did one last May. It was just the two of us. So I don't know how big your party is, Donna, but when, the fewer the people, the quicker you move. But I wrote a blog post. It was actually a two-part blog post, and Susanna's got the links to those, and she'll post them in the comments for me. But you really want to have a plan. I think it's something that you really want to sit down with your family and decide your must-dos at all the parks. And if you want to visit all the parks, we did. So Magic Kingdom is where we did most of the attractions. And then we went over to our next one was Animal Kingdom, and the only thing we did there was Flight of Passage, and we had to get something for Shannon's grandson. Then we went over to Hollywood Studios to do Toy Story and Midway Mania, and to Walt Disney Presents, so Shannon could get her historian certificate. So we had very specific things we wanted to do. By the time we got over to Epcot, we wanted to do Test Track, Soarin', and Frozen Ever After. And it was really raining, so Test Track was out of the question. But we did Soarin', we did Frozen Ever After. We had time for Test Track, but we didn't get to it. We rode Mine Train twice, we did Big Thunder Mountain, we did Splash, we did Buzz Lightyear. What else did we do? We rode the train, which was probably a waste of our time, but it helped us get around the park. So really make a plan. And I would say to, if you want to visit all 4 parks, pick your top 4 or 5 max at the Magic Kingdom, and then the other parks have less attractions. Well, when we went, to be honest, Hollywood Studios didn't have Toy Story Land opened, so you have to really factor that in as well. Just know that it's not like front of the line access, like you just bypass everyone. In most cases, you're really just getting on the fast pass line. In some cases, we did bypass everyone, but not in all cases. So just know that there may be a little bit of a wait at some of the attractions. But definitely have a plan. And your guide will ask you what you want to do. And if you have this plan, he will be able to tell you which park you should go first, because it also depends on where you're going to meet your guide. If he's going to pick you up at your hotel and which park your hotel is closest to, you may go to that one first. So your guide, when you meet them, you just tell them the plan, what you want to do, and he will help you figure out the best way to do it and get everything packed in during your 7 hours. And something that you should know, they will not mention it, but they do accept gratuities. Not all tour guides do, but the VIP tour guides do accept gratuities. They will not ask for them, but they can accept them. Marissa Alvarado, do you think they will offer Disney After Hours into August? It'd be awesome to spend some extra time in Pandora. I hope so. I think it's likely. I think it's very likely. And I'm waiting on the hours myself for October and November. So fingers crossed for both of us. Well, for many of us. Hi, Jackie. Let's see. That's okay, Jackie. I'm glad you're here. Let's see what I miss. Danny can't get it together. I still don't see Danny. Has Danny left the building? I can't see you now, Danny, but that's okay. I'm glad you're trying. So now we know that the blank face is you, because everybody else's picture is showing up. Let's see. Oh, and Marissa says, we'll be staying at Port Orleans French Quarter at the end of August. Is there a must-do other than the beignets? just really appreciate that resort. It's so cute and quaint and like pocket sized. I really enjoyed walking the path. Definitely go down to Disney Springs and take that boat ride. It's so relaxing. There's what else? There's the Scats Cat Club. They have some live music at night. It's just really super cute. I love that resort. In terms of food, the beignets is really the thing for me. I didn't spend an awful lot of time dining there. But you don't want to miss the beignets. But if you are a runner, on Sundays they have a fun run. And at the end, you get to eat, guess what? Beignets. Any other fans of French Quarter? Oh, I see Rachel McMoran is a French Quarter fan. You know, I know that Danny's here. I just can't see his name or his picture. I got it. Whenever there's whenever someone says something and there's like 15 emojis after it, that's how I know it's Danny. Oh, you tried to get an upgrade. Well, that's okay. You know what? You gotta stay under the budget sometime. There's always next time. Yes. So the problem is that I'm coming to you live through a service called Ecamm. I'm not going direct from Facebook. If I was, I could. Like over here, I'm looking at the Facebook screen, which is a little distracting to do. So that's why I don't do it often. But I can see Danny over there. I can see everyone's name over there. But because this is a third-party software, to protect your privacy, you need to grant permission. And the only thing that grants me is to see your name and your photo in the comments here. That's it. But, you know, Facebook is always trying to keep on top of privacy. There's Dave. Thank you so much. He put a link into Port Orleans French Quarter. I absolutely love it. And you guys know I'm a big, I used to be like the biggest fan of Coronado Springs, but since they're getting a little too big for their britches over there, there's going to be too many people for me. So French Quarter it is. All right, I got to breeze through these questions. It is already 20 to 9, and you know me, guys, at that witching hour, 9 o'clock, my voice starts to go out. So let me keep going. Debbie Rosinger says, looking for info about the dolphin experience in Epcot and if anyone has ever done it. So Susanna's got a link to the dolphin experience. What we know about that, I've never done it. It's about $200 a person and the minimum age is 13. Now, if you've got younger kids than that, you want to maybe check out Discovery Cove. And the official ticket center, I believe they still do sell tickets for Discovery Cove. And they also have dolphin experiences and other things. So you might want to check that out if your kids are younger than 13. Kristen Donovan, I don't know if you're here. She's one of my clients. She says, before going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, would you book a big meal like Ohana right before the party or just do a light meal earlier that day? I'm thinking it's best to get a good meal in beforehand, but don't want to be stuffed if there's a lot of goodies at the party. It will be our first, and I don't know what food they offer and if it costs extra. Okay, so Kristen, you probably know with your party ticket, you can get in at 4. There's a ton of snacks. There's a ton of candy. The candy's free, everything else you have to pay for, but some of the quick service restaurants have like specialty item foods. Like last year, we went to Cosmic Rays and they had like a specialty burger. I don't think I would be comfortable being so full from something like Ohana before going to the party. You know, it could be hot, you know, maybe you're dressing up in costume. You might just be uncomfortable with a very full belly. I would prefer to just kind of eat a good lunch and then at some point during the party grab something at quick service. That's my personal opinion. All right, so since we're talking about food and Dawn brought up Snack Match, I want to show you something really neat, guys. Check this out.
Do you wish you were snacking around Walt Disney World? Want to discover more snacks you should try on your next visit in a way that's fun for the whole family? Magical Snack Match can do just that, all while filling the void you're missing being away from your true home. With a deck of magical snack match cards, you can play up to 5 different games, ranging from 2 to 4 players for each. You and your little ones will love getting to play these games together and learn helpful fun facts about each snack featured on the back of these cards. From getting to reminisce on the fantastic flavors of your favorite snacks, to dreaming of the snacks you just can't wait to taste, Magical Snack Match is the perfect game to play ahead of your next Disney vacation, when you're on your way, or even when you have some downtime on your visit. So let the snacking begin and order Magical Snack Match today.
How cute is that? I'm so proud of that commercial. Danny put that together for us. I love it. If you haven't heard yet about Magical Snack Match, we sell it on our website or over on Amazon. And just speaking of Amazon, I just want to share some really good news that our Get Down to Disney planner has made it to Amazon's choice for Disney planners, which is a really big deal to me. I'm very, very proud of that. So you can pick up just the agenda on our website, getdowntodisness.com, but it comes with the pen on Amazon. Not that you can't buy the pen on our website, you can, but it comes as a set on Amazon. So check it out if you love to plan for Disney like I do. Anyway, thank you. Danny McBride, you famous. You are. I love that commercial. I love it, love it, love it. No, Dawn, Danny did that. Craig did the intro. I've got a great team of fellas. I really do. I'm such a lucky girl. Deborah's taking her snack match with us. Awesome. We love snack match. It's like, pick a snack, any snack. And so what we do is we load the deck with the snacks of where we're going to be that day, and you pick it out, and oh, look at that. We're having a cattail. So good. But anyway, let's get back to the questions. Patty Squire asks, what would you suggest I do on my non-park departure day? My flight is scheduled to leave at 7 p.m. Disney Springs, I'm staying at Pop. Thanks in advance. Okay, so Patty, what I would do is ask you, how long are you there for? Because if you've got like a 5-day or a 6-day ticket, it's probably gonna be like $20 to add a 6th or 7th day. 7 p.m., that's like almost a full day. I would probably upgrade my ticket and spend a little bit more time in the parks that morning. But if you don't want to do that, yes, Disney Springs, don't discount Disney Springs. It's really a really cool place. Now, it's not something I used to make a priority, and I don't even know that I would say it's a priority, but I spent a day there back in January with Danny and his family, and it was the most relaxing day. We had such a good time just hopping from place to place, eating here, drinking there. It really is a destination. They really have created that down there. So I would do that, or I would hop over to different resorts, maybe some of the deluxes that I haven't stayed in, see what they're all about, take some pictures. You can go over to one of those that have boats. You can rent a boat for a little while. You could head over to the boardwalk and rent like a Surrey bike, or several resorts actually have Surrey bikes. Or you can just stay at Pop. You can use the pool and the facilities all day and just make it a resort day and relax. Lord knows we need relaxation time after a Disney vacation. What would you guys do on your non-park departure day? Let us know. Tea at the Grand Floridian. Ooh, that's nice. I did the tea party. I don't remember what it's called right now, but with the girls where they get a doll. I did that with my daughter years ago. It was really very cute. Character breakfast, that's always a nice way to end it. There are plenty at the resorts you could do. Last minute shopping at Disney Springs? Absolutely. Okay, Katie Noblock says, I saw a commercial last night for $85 per day for tickets. Is that a great deal? But Red, you can only enter the park once. Does that mean you have to stay to open and close and can't go back to the hotel and go back to the park? Okay, no, Katie, that is, let me see. That is going to be the 4-Park Magic Select tickets, and I think it comes out to be like $89 a day. Maybe you saw an ad for a discounted ticket seller, and what it is, you can only go to one theme park each day. You can't, like, it's a 4-day ticket. You can't double up on the Magic Kingdom. You can only go to Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Animal Kingdom, and Hollywood Studios. So you can visit one park one time. You can leave and come back. You absolutely can do that. You can go take a break, go eat somewhere else, go back to your resort and come back, but you have to return to that same park. And you can only visit one park per 4 days. So it's one visit to Magic Kingdom, one visit to Epcot, one visit to Animal Kingdom, one visit to Hollywood Studios. That's what that ticket is all about. And I'm pretty sure that's what you're talking about. Debbie Smith is looking to book a trip for 2020. Do you think the crowds are worse during spring break or Christmas? Hands down, Christmas. But if you don't believe me, we have a link to Dad's Guide crowd calendar. And you'll notice that the only time that calendar is black is during Christmas time. Jean Hubbard says, when is the best time to go to Walt Disney World during the summer? I'm speaking of crowds and weather. Okay, well, during the summer, you're not going to get ideal situation on both. Early June would be better weather, but the crowds will be a little heavier. And late August, you'll have lighter crowds, but the temperatures are hot and the humidity is high. Kelly Henderson. Hey, Kelly. Surprise! Galaxy's Edge is going to be open in time for our fall's adults-only getaway. We happen to be adults who don't care about Star Wars. Should we avoid Hollywood Studios altogether, as this whole park will be a mess in September, or go to Hollywood Studios and enjoy Andy's backyard losing its new land smell a bit? You're hilarious. So I don't think the park is going to be a mess in September. As a travel agent, I did not see an influx of people booking trips because Galaxy's Edge Phase 1 opened. So I still think you're going to be fine, but don't discount Mickey's Runaway Railway. Could be open by then too. It should be open by then. So you're going to want to go to Hollywood Studios. Just steer clear of Galaxy's Edge and use FastPass. Marissa Torek. I'm sure Dave Shute will have something to say about this and probably totally contradict me, but that's my feeling anyway. End of August is about 4 degrees cooler than the surface of the sun. Yes, Mike, that's about right. Okay, so moving on, Marissa Torek. When will the gondolas open? We watched them testing today. So fun. They moved fast too. So no official announcement, but it's got to be soon. The new bus loop opened at Hollywood Studios yesterday or the day before. So it's coming along. It's very, very exciting. Michelle Ridgway wants to know, will September be super busy for all of the parks since Galaxy's Edge is opening sooner than expected? I think September will be busier than a normal September, but it will remain the slowest time of the year. Natalie Marie, I'm going about 1 week before Star Wars opens. Do you think there will be a crowd surge? A week before? No, I think you'll be fine. I think it'll just be whatever it was supposed to be in late August. Stacy Martinez will be visiting Epcot and Magic Kingdom in... Oh, I'm going to need your help on this one. We'll be visiting Epcot and Magic Kingdom in early April. What are the best places to visit for amazing food and gifts? I don't really think there is amazing food in the Magic Kingdom. I think there's good food. I don't think there's amazing food. The best quick service lunch at Magic Kingdom, Be Our Guest, gets that vote from me. If you want a sit down lunch at the Magic Kingdom, non-character, I really like Liberty Tree Tavern, as stated before, twice. I am a big fan. I know I might be alone, or maybe a few of you will stand with me, but I am a big fan of the Crystal Palace breakfast buffet. Not such a big fan of their lunch or dinner, but their breakfast buffet I love. So that's probably the most amazing I get there. Like, Cinderella's Castle is great for atmosphere. I think it's outrageously priced and a once in a lifetime type of thing. I think it's lovely to do, especially if you have a little princess, but it's not something I feel is a must do if you don't. In Epcot, Now, you're going in early April, so the Flower and Garden Festival is there, and they've got the outdoor kitchens, so I don't even think I would have a sit-down meal in Epcot. I would just sample all the tasting portions at the booths. That would be my recommendation. But if you did want to sit down in Epcot, Le Cellier, I really enjoyed. Chefs de France, I really enjoyed. Beer Garden is a blast. There's a lot of good food in Epcot. And in terms of shopping, you really can't beat the Emporium at the Magic Kingdom. That's a big multi-store gift shop on Main Street. And I love Mouse Gear at Epcot. But you guys, go ahead, keep helping Stacy. You give her your recommendation for amazing food in Magic Kingdom and Epcot. Now, Joe Ostrander, I'm sorry, Joe, you're not going to like my answer. He asks, kids want to do Jedi training and, of course, Slinky Dog. Assuming I have no luck in getting a Slinky Fast Pass, can you provide a strategy for signing up for Jedi and doing Slinky without spending our whole day in line? So unfortunately, Joe, you're going to be waiting at some point for something. And because Jedi training, if it's still being offered, if it's still being offered, there's such a limited number of spots, you need to get online for that straight away. Get to the park like 45 minutes before opening, get online, and just make a beeline for signing up for that. And then after that, head over to Slinky Dog, and you're going to have to wait. That's just the way it is. Everybody has to be at both places. You can't just send one person to sign up your kids. Everybody's got to be there to sign up for Jedi training. And when, you're waiting on an attraction, you all have to be there too. So unfortunately, fingers crossed you get a fast pass. Lori Rainsbury says, hi, I was wondering if you think the new opening of Galaxy's Edge, that Magic Kingdom will be a little slower in the fall, being that Toy Story is open also. I'm trying to go in September or October and hoping to find a quieter time. As I mentioned before, Lori, September will always remain the slowest time, the slowest as it can be after Galaxy's Edge opens. But remember, it's opening in phases, and a lot of people are just waiting until the whole enchilada is opening. I mean, you've probably realized that Disney prices just keep going up. The ticket increase that just happened was pretty substantial. So who can afford to go twice? So people are really waiting for the whole experience of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge to open. So I think now is still a really, really good time to go. April Stefanski says, I'm hearing they are removing the legacy bricks at Magic Kingdom. Do we know if there's a scheduled facelift happening at the walkway? There is. So they're changing the walkway and loading and unloading areas to accommodate more security screening, so that runs a lot smoother in that area. I'm sure if you've been there, you know that the lines can get very long. So they're going to be adding more security screening spots over there. And I don't know how long that project will be. Bethany Kreider wants to know if I'll be at D23 Expo this summer. I will be. Get Down to Disness, Destinations to Travel, and Celebration Shirts are all sharing a booth over at D23 Expo. So if you're going to be there, definitely stop by, come over, say hello, take a selfie. We would love that. Susan Close. Let me just make sure my sound didn't go off and I just keep talking and you're all saying, Cat, we can't hear you. It looks like everything's good. Okay. Susan Close, have you heard what the pass holder Easter pin is going to be this year? I have not. If anyone else has a little inside information on the Easter pin, let us know. Vicky Fessler wants to know, any idea how long the Cinderella Castle moat will be drained for the widening of the path? Okay, so I don't know how long it's going to be, and I know it's kind of ugly. Susanna has a link to WDW News Today. They did a photo spread on what it looks like right now. So what's happening is there's this pathway, this little bridge that links the hub to Liberty Square, and it's very narrow. So they're trying to make that wider, and I think that's a really good change. But because it goes over water, they have to drain the moat, and it doesn't really look that pretty. So I'm I'm sorry, Vicky, I don't know how long that project is going to last or when that will be done. And we're on our last section of questions. Kelly Guznazak says, how bad do you think allowing the Good Neighbor resorts to have Fast Pass at the 60-day mark is going to affect the ability of Fast Pass to those who stay at Disney resorts? So Kelly, that's actually been happening for a while now. They offered that last year and then into this year, and it does affect it. I mean, more often than not, it is impossible to get Slinky Dog or Flight of Passage on that first day. We always advise our guests to try and plan for those attractions as far into your trip as you possibly can for the best chance at getting a Fast Pass. But plans change all the time. So I know, and Casey does this all the time, she just trolls My Disney Experience and somehow finds those Fast Passes. So never give up. Even if on that day you can't get it, just keep trying. Jessica Hoffman wants to know, we just booked our flights and we don't leave Orlando until 6 p.m. What time do we need to check out of All Stars, and what time will the Tragical Express pick us up? So she's referring to the Magical Express, which is a complimentary transportation to and from the Orlando International Airport when you book a Disney vacation package. So, or not even, if you stay at a Disney Resort hotel. So All Stars resorts, all the resorts are an 11 a.m. checkout. And for your 6 p.m. flight, they say it'll be about 3 hours. It's been 3 and change for me the last 2 times. So I would figure to be back at your resort about 2:30, 2:45 to pick up the bus. I know it stinks because it doesn't really take that long as a crow flies, but you'll likely have to stop at different resorts. Unless Pop is the last stop, then, you know, it might be a 3 o'clock pickup time for you. Okay, getting down to the nitty gritty, guys. Deborah Alvarado says, are the new travel mugs available at all resorts now? Yes, they are. I saw 2 versions, one with Mickey and one with the Pixar characters. So the Pixar characters, I believe they are only available at the Art of Animation Resort right now. So it's those really cute ones that Mike is giving away, and they do have Pixar characters at the Art of Animation. They're just kind of rolling out these new mugs, so who knows, maybe resorts will have, once again, they used to have this all the time, resort-specific mugs, which I would love. And our last question is about the Disney Cruise Line, and it's from Amanda LeClaire Goodrich. Is Disney Cruise Line geared toward teens much, or are we better off just sticking with the parks? My goodness, teenagers will have a blast on the Disney cruise. They've got, if they're true, like teenagers, I think it's 14 and above, they've got this club called Vibe. Your kids are never going to want to leave. They've got these pods where you can play your own video game. They've got these giant floor-to-ceiling TVs where you can play like Wii games. They've got TVs all over. They have their own deck with like these mini pools. They've got outdoor game space, a dance floor, foosball. What else did they have? A few other game tables. I'm trying to think. I did a tour of the ship and saw Vibe last year. But your teens are going to love a Disney cruise. Hands down. They gear those cruises to everybody. There is something for everyone. And that is it, guys. It is 9 o'clock on the dot. How about that? I can't believe I did it. I got off to such a slow start with the questions. But what I didn't tell you is because I made you suffer through our commercial, I'm going to give away a magical snack match. So if you don't already have it, if you want to win it, if you want to gift it to somebody else, whatever you want to do, if you want to have one of these in your hot little hands, put in the, what emoji? See, I don't have my emoji guy here. Just give me a heart emoji and let me know, a purple heart emoji, if you would like to be entered to win a magical snack match game. And don't forget, we had that trivia question because you could enter to win one of Dave's books. He'll sign it for you, The Easy Guide to Your Walt Disney World Visit. Excellent, excellent resource. I've read it cover to cover. We're also giving away this adorable tumbler. You see the birthday boy in there, really, really cute. super cute. It's BPA free. And Mike Byer of Destinations to Travel is giving away one of those super cool Mickey Resort refillable mugs. I'm seeing lots of purple hearts. That's awesome. So while the live portion is ending, and I know you can hear my voice is starting to go out, we are opening up the after thread. It's going to be in this group that you're in right now. It'll just say after party thread, and we'll just be hanging out there for a little bit until 9:30 about. Just talking about what we talked about and some other fun things going on. And that is sponsored by Carl Dad Trent of Dad's Guide to WDW. And you have a chance to win Carl's book, The Simple Fun Magic Guide to Walt Disney World Planning. Carl is on vacation. He's usually in there telling everybody that now the fun can begin, and making all kinds of snarky comments. So we'll miss that, but we'll miss you, Carl. But we do hope you're enjoying your vacation. I'm going to sign off, get myself a drink, take my ears off, and I will see you guys over in the after party. I hope you had a fantastic time. And our next meeting is going to be, because I've got lots of things going on and some commitments on Wednesday evenings coming up, it will be April 10th. So I hope to see you back here, and maybe between there I'll have a little mini meeting. We'll see how that goes. But Debating Disney with Danny McBride and myself will be next Thursday night. So join us for that. It's the same time, but it's on Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to sign off now. Oh, that's okay. If you couldn't find the purple heart, just put in a heart. I know where these comments are landing, that's what you're voting for. No worries. Or just put in, I want snack match. I'll count that too. Go get some dinner, my Yoda. Oh, I am hungry. And we talked about a lot of food, guys, but it's my favorite topic. Yes, thank you to everyone who donated a prize. I love that. Thank you so much. All right, guys, I will see you in the after party. Catch you later.